Uh, my boss at GE was Bob Moore. After I was there about a year, in 2000 we got him, and he was then my boss. We really sort of didn't really have one until he showed up, and we clicked really good. I mean, actually, we have. It wasn't even, it didn't seem like work. It was a party for most of the days. We had to get some work done, but me and Bob got along well, and we would joke around a lot. And in the process of, it's like in the process of saying, being very funny and having a good time, he would make a farce, and the farce was that, well, this is something you'd find on KiddyPorn.com, or something to that effect of, yeah, well, this, at least it's not KiddyPorn.com. Something to that effect. And he said this a number of times, and it was just complete innocence, that he said that, it just as part of the joke of, well, at least it's not, at least it's not KiddyPorn.com, or KiddyPorn, I don't know if it's .com, but KiddyPorn. Well, one second. So I'm thinking, this is, it's like it's innocent to me, and it's like it's joking around and stuff, but yet at the same time I sort of knew that this is a sensitive issue. I'll tell you what I did. What I did is, it's like I'm have a split personality of some sort, in which I think, well, this is probably offensive to somebody who's, somebody. What I did is, there's another guy named Bob Moore at GE, and he's in another division, another building, somewhere in Milwaukee, I think. Anyways, I thought it'd be funny, and this is almost demented, but I thought it'd be funny to send him. My boss was telling me that people were getting us two mixed up and sending him emails. So I thought that'd be kind of a funny joke to say, hey, check out KiddyPorn.com, to send this other guy, and then see what, see. It's kind of like it's a practical joke, which, I should have known. I mean, it's just like, okay. So the only thing I got back from Bob is, geez, oh my God, he got that email. I was like, oh, he probably shouldn't have done that. And that's about it. Well, of course, this showed up in the lawsuit as I am some demented porn freak, kiddie porn freak. And mind you, the seed was planted via my boss. Now again, he is innocent. We said it in complete innocent jest. It was me who sort of made it more public by sending it to a guy that's a main boss. Bob Moore is sort of some kind of upper management. So, it didn't. I don't know if it put any light on my boss, but it did put some light on me. Like, wow. But that was all I heard was from my boss. Jesus, he probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, geez, oh God. He's nervous, like, oh my God. Like, I can't believe you did that. It's like a nervous kind of twitch. Like, oh, probably should have done that. It's kind of like we're like, we were always playing jokes on each other. But this was probably, I now have to agree with this was probably out of bounds. But it's like in some demented way, I realized that this is a sensitive subject, and yet I knew it wasn't between the two of us. And yet for some reason I thought it'd be a funny joke to send it off to somebody. It'd be a funny joke. It's a joke to send off to his other Bob Moore, but then it would be an additional part of the joke to send off kiddie porn. And yeah, even though I could grow up and joke around about this with all my buddies, it's an untouched topic, and yet it seems to be out there. Like the sensitivity is like we have been each of us have been raped or something when we were young or something, except me and Bob. And again, we joked about it, and we're both innocent. It is when I put it in the limelight like that, that's where basically I look like the stalker in the lawsuit. So this was brought up as me as a troublemaker, and of course the judge is going to, you know, the judge had said that, well, that I'm completely sane. Of course, I do these crazy things. You're going to see these crazy things that I've done, and yet the judge determines me that I'm not mentally ill and don't deserve the rights of a mentally ill person. So anyways, that's that.